I suppose some would actually tell you that I don't actually do a lot of teaching in this space. Most of my classwork is done on OneNote. All my lessons are done via video, and that gives me a lot more time to actually spend one-on-one with the kids.
Doesn't feel like a traditional classroom. Feels a bit newer, modern.
This classroom, since we've had it, has probably had about 8 or 9 different incarnations in the fact that I move the furniture around all the time depending on what we're doing. So for instance, in year 9, we have a unit where they create robots, and it culminates in a robot tug-of-war. So of course we need space on the floor, and therefore the whole room has to change around so that they've got a view of the ring basically, so they can all see the robots competing, and that's a lot of fun. So yeah, I think flexibility has been fantastic.
So if you're divvying up people into different groups, it's quite nice being able to go to your own area and work with your group, and then when you need to, you can meet up at one table, a big table, and then discuss how your pieces are coming together.
Having those one-on-one conversations, clarifying any misconceptions is so much easier when you can spend time and just write on the desk. And you know, sometimes if I don't understand what the students are talking about, you know, they can draw pictures. So you know, whenever we're communicating, a picture's worth 1,000 words, right?
It is pretty cool having the ability to keep looking back at what you've just done.
We also use it to visualize our code and things like that, and draw our wiring diagrams.
Crikey, what don't we do in here? Web design, programming. We've got a bench back there where they do some soldering. They do some hot glue guns. So they're making robots. They're 3D printing rockets.
We do Arduino work, which is an electronic that you can code and program to do whatever you want.
We're having robot tug-of-wars. We're having guys working on creating real-life applications of electronic equipment.
It feels very different coming into here compared to a normal classroom.
It makes me feel a lot more engaged, really.
I like that it doesn't feel like a regular classroom.
It's a lot more spacious, as well as it's a lot more modernised. Like you said before, we have the whiteboard tables, as well as we have the TVs, which means that we can actually project our own work, rather than just the teachers projecting things.
I like that the students are actually told to be different, to think outside the box, to do things differently. And I think it's modelled in this classroom as well. I think we do things differently, and it's quite all right.